Rimac has officially responded as to why he is not selling his parts to my Bugatti Chiron rebuild. Now, Matt Rimac, do not take this personal. This is simply my response to your safety arguments directly. First of all, I just want to let you know that I agree entirely with your statement that safety is the most important thing when driving such an expensive, luxurious, and powerful vehicle. When I got into this accident with the Bugatti Chiron, safety, the precautions that were made behind it, is what kept me safe. When I got into the accident, everything worked perfectly. The airbags, the seatbelt locking, everything was great. And thanks to those engineers and the safety precautions, I am here today to tell the story. So I entirely agree with you that safety is the most important thing. Now, I disagree with you, and I believe it's very disingenuous that you not selling us parts is actually a safety issue. I actually think is that it increases the safety issue with this vehicle. The reasoning behind it is because if you don't sell us parts to fix this car, we're going to find a third party, fourth party, fifth party solution to figure it out, because we will fix this vehicle. And if this vehicle was such an issue and it isn't safe to be on the road, when your technician came to Miami to inspect the vehicle for the insurance to see the length of the damages, to inform the insurance of it, they could have labeled this car certificate of destruction. But guess what? They didn't. This car is labeled a salvage titled vehicle, meaning that it has the option to be repaired. So if there was a big safety issue, which is your whole argument here on why you're not selling us parts, your technician could have said that from the start. But that's not the case. This is more of a control standpoint that you want to control the situation. And I simply think that's just the wrong approach. We will find a third-party solution to every single part of this vehicle. And I know I've mentioned the 3D printing of some parts. And yes, we did say we will 3D print some parts. Some parts like in the front fender, some parts like this grille that you're seeing right here. Parts that aren't of importance or that can put us at risk. Like I mentioned, safety is very important to us. Parts like the airbags, well, we really don't need you to sell them to us anymore because we can get them from a fraction of the price. They're numbered parts that go directly to an Audi A3, go to the DBX11, and it's the exact same parts that were in the car. We're just going to buy them again, and we'll make sure that the upholstery is done well when we go to put this back together. And to the whole 3D printing of the car, it really started off as a troll, and I want to make this statement here directly to you, Matt Rimac. Because, when I bought the car, I posted it, I said, Bugatti has 24 hours to respond or I'm going to 3D print the parts. That was really a troll. I didn't really mean that. Obviously, it was, internet stuff, being 25 years old, just doing things to entertain people on the internet. And you responded. And you responded within that 24-hour time span. And I respect that. I admire that. I would never expect the CEO of such a high-valued company to be that active on social media and back their brand and respect it. So I admire you for that. The next day, we proceed to get on the phone, and when we get on the phone, you said, hey, man, you told me two things. One, hey, man, you have my word that we will figure out how we get parts to you so you can rebuild that car safely. And we'll figure out how we can also get a technician out there in person to make sure that the car is being done properly. We'll document everything as transparently as we can. From the start, you've always known that Matt Armstrong was going to work on this vehicle. And you gave me your word that one of those two things will happen one way or another. Fast forward 24 hours after our phone call, not sure what happened, but your word and what you agreed on simply just didn't happen. So I'm very big on my word. Not sure how big you are on yours. But with that being said, that led to me creating clickbait videos on the internet, just kind of raging. And again, it's not personal, it's just content. I respect your brand. I'm 25 years old. This is not my first Bugatti. This is my second Bugatti. And I plan to continue to extend my car collection as the years go on. And I plan to acquire more hypercars, more supercars, and this is something that is every any 20-year-old's dream, is to buy a supercar, hypercar, rebuild it, and document it for their kids to come and their journey. So you being a CEO of a billion-dollar company in your 30s, I admire you. I look up to what you're doing, but I simply disagree with your safety standpoint on why you can't sell us parts. We're both in the car industry. We will both be in the car industry for the next 10, 15, 20 years. So if we can do something, that'd be great, because in the future, we will eventually bump into each other. And hopefully I can get an allocation for your tourbillon and see what you are building and you are responsible for, since you mentioned you did not build these cars. So all I can say is I just simply disagree with your standpoint. This car will get rebuilt one way or another. If you decide to help us, that is fantastic. If not, we will still figure it out, and we'll make sure that we can do everything as safely as we can. Matt Armstrong is a great technician, great with fixing cars, experienced on pretty much everything out there. It's just his first Bugatti, and I'm excited for the build. So appreciate you responding to us. This is my response to you. If you want to help us out, you know where to reach us. And set and forget.